Yes, let me do it.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, proud to you live as a champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage, SmackDown. Hold the title, this is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wrestling Savage Show. Tonight, we're going to be talking about AEW Dynamite. We're watching it live. The intro is playing right now. I want to apologize about the mishap I had with my internet last night. Apparently, these people can't do their jobs. If I could, I'd fire all of them. But we're back here tonight. Everything looks crisp and clean. And yes, the pyro is kicking off. AEW has started, and it looks like it's a capacity crowd in Quebec City, Canada. And it's looking good. Starting off correct. Let's see who's going to kick off the night on Dynamite tonight. Here, live on the Wrestling with Savage channel. Giving you the Savage Wrestling Show here live. For the Savage Kingdom, by the way. And it looks like I think Will Ospreay is going to be starting off the night. Yes, good choice here. Let's get right into that matchup right now. Will Ospreay has a challenge ahead of him against someone that is very well rounded all over the place. This guy can get it done in the ring. He can get it done with submissions. He can get it done with a knockout shot. Shibata is nothing to play with. This match is going to be something that the fans are going to probably be talking about for the rest of the night, if not the rest of the week. Of course, Ospreay coming in, he's very over right now. The crowd loves him. They love everything that is Will Ospreay. The way he gets in the ring, the way he wrestles, his finish, his charisma, personality, his sheer perseverance to become the face of all elite wrestling, which I think he's very capable of. He's definitely popular right now in the States, popular around the world, popular in Japan. And it's going to be a very interesting start to his career here in AEW, starting off with banger after banger after banger. That's what Will Ospreay is known for. And this is a good match to start off the night, to be honest with you. I actually like this starting off the night. It's going to set a good tone for the rest of the night. Crowd is going to love this. Shibata now coming out. Big entrance here for Shibata. Big opportunity here for Shibata to showcase his abilities against Will Ospreay, the best wrestler in the world, pound for pound, according to many people. He's not better than Spencer Slade. And if you don't believe me, here's why. You're going to want to pay attention because it's going to change the landscape of professional wrestling. Because this is my client. This is my thoroughbred for the Savage Kingdom, and the Savage Kingdom is growing strong. Every day I make a new deal, new connections. This man is lined up to win more titles than any independent wrestler in the history of this business. So all the people out there, the fanboys, the Meltzers, the LaGrecas, the Jim Cornettes, all you people that call yourselves wrestling experts know that the best wrestler alive today is with the greatest mind in the history of professional wrestling. And you're going to get to watch it live here, 2024, SNS, Savage, Slade, suplexes, and submissions live all year long. Stay tuned. That's right. You all better stay tuned and stay tuned to the Savage Wrestling Show. Right now, we're watching Will Ospreay versus Shibata. The match has started off, and you can hear the crowd is already hyping this match up. They're having a good time here tonight. Both men are now locked up in the ring. Will Ospreay on the floor. Shibata trying to get that hammer locked in. Now turns it into an arm bar. Will Ospreay able to grab the ropes. It's not going to be that easy, Shibata. You're going to have to try a little harder. Both men now taking a little break. Obviously, there's mutual respect here between both of these men. And with mutual respect comes classic wrestling competition. And that's what we are seeing here. Two young lions, two hungry competitors destined for greatness in all elite wrestling. Will Ospreay now with a nice forearm to the back of the head of Shibata, taking control of the match with a headlock takedown. Has him in the middle of the ring right now. What is Shibata going to do? Shibata using his legs to trap Will Ospreay's right arm. And Shibata with a beautiful, clean reversal now has a wrist lock applied to Will Ospreay. Ospreay with a reversal of his own and a nice single leg takedown, turning that into like a heel snap submission. But Shibata's not going to take that sitting still. Manages to reverse into a side headlock. Ospreay now another counter. Has him in the middle of the ring. Shibata taking his time right here. Mutual respect being shown again. But Shibata goes for a nice kick. Ospreay able to dodge that. Match starting off in a classic pace. Both men taking their time here to kick off AEW Dynamite. A lot to talk about. Last night, the internet went out, man, and we didn't really get into it. But obviously, WrestleMania season is upon us. Friday night, SmackDown took place, and we'll get you those quick results. You had Santos Escobar defeating Rey Mysterio in a good match. An exciting matchup took place Friday night. Rey Mysterio looking as good as ever, and his son would get involved. Dom now back on track to have another story with Daddy before WrestleMania. Santos Escobar picking up one of the biggest wins of his career, aligning himself with Dirty Dom. We'll get back into SmackDown in a moment because right now the action is picking up on AEW. Shibata with multiple shots. Will Ospreay able to get a drop kick off, though, just takes him down. Shibata rolling to the outside now. Will Ospreay again pumped up. No, Shibata stays in the ring. Looked like he was about to roll outside, though. Shibata staying in the ring, getting punched in the face. Will Ospreay keeping the pressure on him. Beautiful forearms. Taking Shibata down, who falls down all the way in the corner as Will Ospreay prepares to take off from the opposite side of the ring with a beautiful diving drop kick straight in the chest of Shibata. I could feel that one in my bones. Very tough shot from Will Ospreay, who has maybe one of the best drop kicks in the business. Beautiful running springboard over the top rope, taking out Shibata. And I really liked how he didn't have to run to the other side of the ring to pull that off. From less than half of the ring space, just ran to the ropes, slingshot right into a beautiful crossbody to the outside. Very well done by Will Ospreay here on a Wednesday night. Will Ospreay making sure to apply nonstop pressure on Shibata, who gets back to life somehow. And as Will Ospreay tries to get back in the ring, Shibata comes at him with a big boot. Flush to the face. Now Ospreay back to the outside, and Shibata is the one on the chase. Let's see if Shibata has what it takes to come out of this on top. Oh, Will Ospreay quick to his feet. And now we have wow, we're going shot for shot. No, Shibata just eating forearms to the face, asking for more. Very ill-advised. Shibata here now goes for a snap suplex. Gets it on the outside. Shibata now with a beautiful kick to the back, almost to the liver of Will Ospreay. Huge kick by Shibata, showing his beautiful shot techniques. Guy has some of the best strikes I've seen in a long time. Shibata now in the ring, sitting down in the middle of the ring, taking a little break, taking a little breather. I like it. I like what we're seeing here. Shibata now getting back to his feet, but he's still waiting. Also on SmackDown, we had Grayson Waller and Theory defeating the OC and then qualifying for their WrestleMania tag team match. Another good match if you were watching SmackDown. Quick and efficient and exactly what was needed to get the job done. We're sitting here right now. We're watching Will Ospreay versus Shibata. And it's been a great match so far. Both men now back in the ring and a battle of submissions taking place. Will Ospreay trying to apply pressure to a figure four that's being applied to him. Now both men sitting up, exchanging shots, exchanging elbows. Shibata with a tough shot to the back. Will Ospreay comes back with a big-time chop. Wow, big shot there. I'm wondering where Jay is, my co-host, missing in action here. He said he would be able to do an 8 o'clock show, but apparently he is busy. Maybe he'll come in later tonight. We'll be here until 10 o'clock. Right now, we're going into commercial break, so why don't we do the same thing here on Wrestling with Savage? Let's have a word with Scott Sable.
Savage here at the battlefield. I think he's just arriving. Scott Sable. Scott, come on. Tonight, you have a big match here at the battlefield.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Get the fuck out of the way.
What? We need help.
I'll take you out just so I can took out your gun walking.
No, you can't do this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. No. Shit. Scott.
Get them help. Get them help.
Oh, what are we going to see tonight here at the battlefield? You can see all hell is breaking loose here tonight. Is he going to even be able to compete? Do you have anything to say, Playboy?
I don't know yet. We got to get him checked out.
We'll get an update soon here at the battlefield.
That was absolutely crazy. We're here. We're watching Ospreay versus Shibata. We're on commercial break right now, so I just showed you a video from the Battlefield pay-per-view warning shot where you can see Scott Sable getting brutally attacked from members of the Revolution, and he got out of there pretty quick, but Scott Sable took a hell of a shot to the head. I mean, Jesus Christ. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him. Hopefully he's okay. I don't even know if he's okay. I need to find out. If anybody knows if Scott Sable's okay, please let Savage know. Scott Sable's a good dude. Up-and-coming superstar at the Battlefield. Logie coming to check on him. If you're unaware of the Battlefield, make sure you check them out, Battlefield Pro Wrestling. We are BPW on Instagram, and make sure you follow them on YouTube, and you can watch a lot of the pay-per-views, a lot of the shows, a lot of the action from the Battlefield, and you're not going to want to miss when the greatest wrestler alive is in action. And here he is, Spencer Slade. A little word before his match.
Who made a huge statement against Alpha Jr., Bloodline member, Samoan royalty. What do you got going on in this match in your mind? What's your mindset knowing all the family he has out there?
Hey, Alpha, how you feeling, huh? You remember what happened last month when Siski and I beat the hell out of you in the middle of your own ring? That felt so damn good because I don't give a damn about the bloodline. I keep hearing this word bloodline left and right, whether it's on TV or it's on here or it's by one of your family members. Hell, I don't care if you ask your cousin, your sister, The Rock, Roman Reigns. Oh, I know he's a little bit busy, so he's probably not going to come to the cesspool of Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania. I mean, the only reason why I'm here is because I'm getting paid a lot more money than all you people to be here anyways. So I have two people that I went out and sought. Two monsters, two badass men that have my back, and that's Snitsky and Ken Dixon. And tonight, Alpha, me and those two guys, we run this bloodline. Fear the gear.
What's going to happen tonight at the battlefield? Make sure you tune in to find out live.
Big time match at the Battlefield this past Sunday. If you missed it, check out Warning Shot on their YouTube page. We are right now watching Will Ospreay versus Shibata live on Dynamite on a Wednesday night. And so far, great match. We come back from commercial break, and both men on their outside of the ring. Shibata tries to throw him into the barricade. Will Ospreay just jumps over. Beautiful right hand springboard into a flying forearm. maybe more phenomenal than AJ Styles' little forearm. Now we have Will Ospreay rolling back Shibata into the ring, and another springboard forearm to the face. And the kid's got it. He's got the stuff, man. Guy's pulling off springboard moves like it's nothing, like it's taking a walk in the park. And the fans sitting there chanting Ospreay while he's doing it too. Guy's beyond over right now, man. During the next commercial break of AEW, we'll get back into the results for SmackDown. We're going to give you the results for Monday Night Raw and, of course, the results for NXT. So make sure you stick tuned. If you missed out on the week of WWE, we'll be covering it tonight as well. And starting on Tuesday nights, we'll be doing live watch-alongs for NXT every single week with special guests coming on and just, a Savage wrestling show. Every Tuesday and Wednesday night, I'm going to bring you a Savage wrestling show. That's what I'm going to do. All right, we're going to talk about wrestling. You're going to get live play-by-play on the show that's playing. You're going to get updated. It's going to be good shit, as some people would say. Shibata taking Will Ospreay to the corner, driving him, grabbing his head and driving him into the corner with a big boot to the face. And now Will Ospreay is able to counter, chasing him to the other side of the ring with a flying chop. But Shibata quick back to life, multiple shots. And now Ospreay comes back with his own big boot. Both men, the action is fast and heavy shots. Shibata now with multiple forearms. Will Ospreay just eating them in the corner, eating chops, eating straight right hands here by Shibata. Shibata opening up Will Ospreay's chest right now with maybe 4 or 5 more chops. Shibata going for now. Nasty drop kick. Running drop kick to the face. Will Ospreay could be knocked out, gentlemen. I don't know why Shibata's not going for the cover right now. Instead, he's picking him up. And a beautiful snap suplex again. They just showed a replay of that driving feet, just super running drop kick in the corner. Very nasty shot there. But Will Ospreay, you could tell, he's a top-tier athlete. He has been training for moments like this his entire life. And he is someone who has perfected their craft. So I think Shibata is still going to have to do a lot more. Because see what I'm talking about? After all that beating Will Ospreay just took, he's able to still take control of the match. But Shibata's great. I mean, there's no stopping Shibata unless you just knock his ass out, which is what Will Ospreay is going to have to do if he wants to win this match. I don't think he's going to make him tap out, but maybe he could make him pass out. And that's all you really need right here tonight to get that 1, 2, 3, pick up the win, and stay on track to be the face of the company. Will Ospreay shows everybody what a snap German is. Shibata comes back with his own snap German. Now Ospreay not even affected by the German with a side thrust kick to the chin. He goes for some kind of springboard flip kick, and Shibata turns that into an STF. Tight leverage on the bottom leg of Ospreay right there. Shibata doing his best to really put the pressure on him right now. I mean, he's really doing his best to try to put the pressure on him. Has him in a chin lock. Will Ospreay, though, again, very resilient, very, top-notch ring presence. Knows where the rope is at all times. Stands near the ropes. I would tell a lot of people that want to become a professional wrestler right now, start watching Will Ospreay because he does a lot of things right. Very right. Wow, Will Ospreay comes in with a huge right hand in the middle of the ring. It looks like he's going for another one, and instead Shibata meets him with a brutal shot to the chest, kick to the face, takes down Ospreay straight down. Still to come later tonight, we have a lot of matches to look forward to on Dynamite. We have Takeshita taking on Swerve Strickland. We have Swerve, who's on maybe one of the hottest runs any wrestler's ever had in AEW. So big match for him, and I'm a big fan of the Alpha, so I don't know where we're going to go with that one. Ospreay now trading multiple shots with Shibata again in the middle of the ring. These men are still going at it. Ospreay with multiple shots to the chin. Shibata coming back. What is this, though? How many more shots can these guys eat, man? This is getting out of control. I guess we're going to see 5 more shots. I might as well tell you about what happened on SmackDown while these guys are just trading that many shots. And what was a good match, but the needed results. Theory, Waller going over as super assholes, bad guys. I love it. We had a WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky, defeating Naomi. I don't know why we bring back Naomi just to be a punching bag, but I think something big is going to come out of it because Bianca got involved, had her statement, but at the end, Damage Control made the bigger statement. And heading into WrestleMania, that's a big deal. We'll see if they're able to retain all that gold at WrestleMania. We had LA Knight basically getting arrested at AJ Styles' home. He got arrested, which is very cool. I kind of like that. All right. Street Profits defeated the Authors of Pain, and they qualified for the WrestleMania tag team match. And, I understand this. I do. But what is going on with the Street Profits? Are we doing nothing with them on a Friday night? I don't know, man. They should be in that match too. Montez Ford should be in a major match, but he's not. And then, of course, face off between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes to end the night. This ended up turning off into like a 6-person standoff at the end of the night. Everybody was getting involved. Roman out there gracing us with his presence. Solo Sikoa made his way to the ring. Jimmy Uso. Of course, Seth Rollins shows up. Jey Uso shows up. And we have the big standoff. We'll get back into Monday Night Raw a little later. Right now, we're watching Will Ospreay versus Shibata. Will Ospreay, the Aussie cutter. And Shibata with a quick kick out, 1.5 even. Comes out of nowhere. How do you kick out of that cutter, get up, and get a clothesline off like that? Now both men with a double clothesline. Again, beautiful thrust kick, thrust hook kick, whatever you want to call it. Will Ospreay with a snap side suplex. Shibata back to his feet. And then Will just comes in with a nasty elbow to the face. That looked like it killed him. But Shibata able to kick out at 2.5. Will Ospreay back to the offense, setting him up with an underhook handle. Double underhook into a tiger driver. Beautifully done. Ospreay absolutely planting this man on his head. And now Ospreay comes in with a huge shot. And this match is over. Well done. Like I said, Will Ospreay would have to knock out Shibata to get this done. But he did it here, and he did it live on Dynamite. The win streak continues for Ospreay, who's beyond over right now in AEW. Could be the most popular wrestler in the company. And I can see him defeating Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Heavyweight title one day. Don't get me wrong, I would love to see Ospreay versus Joe, but Swerve versus Ospreay is the match I want to see. And I'm sure it's the match you want to see. And I believe Swerve is the man to beat Joe. I believe he's earned that right. Now, Will Ospreay showing what class looks like, bowing for Shibata, showing him respect. Both men now hugging it out in the middle of the ring. And it's good stuff. Very good opening match for AEW. One of their better opening matches we've seen in quite some time. Don't forget, Sunday, April 21st at AEW Dynasty, we're getting Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. And that's going to be a hell of a matchup. And right now, that's what we're seeing as a little vignette about Bryan Danielson. Basically, they're highlighting him as the greatest wrestling technician in the world. The unassuming kid from Washington who would travel the world and become an international wrestling icon. Very well done for the American Dragon. They're making him huge here. It's going to be interesting to see what route they go. I'm pretty sure Danielson is here. They're going to build him up to make him look so good. So when Will Ospreay beats him at Dynasty, which is what's going to happen, unless Danielson decides to go full heel, which might not be bad. I would be very interested to see Bryan Danielson go full heel on Ospreay. That way you have that Jedi-like ability to have the Force and the dark side both being powerful, both being strong, but establishing Danielson as the best heel in the business, because I think he can be that if he wants to be. That promo he cut on The Miz on Smack Talk, that promo he cut at the wedding, I've seen glimpses of his brilliance on the mic. But it's a big match. Very exciting match coming up. Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson, Sunday, April 21st, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live on pay-per-view AEW Dynasty. And don't forget, there's also the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus Top Flight. Much more coming up. And then later tonight, we're going to get Best Friends versus the Undisputed Kingdom. We also have Swerve versus Takeshita to look forward to. A lot to look forward to on AEW tonight. Young Bucks versus Private Party coming up later tonight. Chris Statlander, Sky Blue, Anna Jay, and Willow Nightingale. And of course, Sasha Banks will be in the house. But right now, who we have the honor of seeing right now? We have the Elite here. It's the Jackson family. Wow, they're giving Renee a lot of shit, basically saying she's unprofessional. I'm going to listen to this promo. While I listen to this promo, why don't you listen to this promo? Tell me what you think about it in the comments.
Savage here with Big Ox Adams. Tonight you have a challenge of Malik Delvante. I just talked to him. He's very confident. What do you have to say to him, sir?
You see, it's funny. It's funny to me, too. It's funny to me that Malik Delvante had the nerve to bring his entire family to my company. Well, guess what? I'm going to break his back in front of his whole family and laugh and spit in his kid's face. How about that, Savage? How about that, huh?
Holy hell. Well, that's some big words from Big Ox Adams here live tonight at the Battlefield.
Here with the Young Bucks on Dynamite tonight. We just saw Will Ospreay take on Shibata. Hell of a matchup. I'm surprised it wasn't the main event, to be honest. But Matt and Nicholas Jackson making it clear they want their World Tag Team titles back. Now, they're in this tournament. I don't see them losing this tournament. I think they're over. And tonight they're going to beat up Private Party, and it's going to be good shit. Young Bucks taking on Private Party tonight, and it should be a squash match, but unfortunately it's going to be a competitive match. But it should be a squash because I feel like the Bucks are next level right now. I like it. I'm a big fan of the Bucks right now. I think they're doing incredible things on AEW. Renee Paquette doesn't even know what to think. The Young Bucks just blew her mind. She has nothing to say. They actually shut up Renee Paquette for once. That's hard to do. Ask Jon Moxley. Now we're going to another commercial break. They're showing us Godzilla. Well, while they're showing us Godzilla, why don't we continue on and talk about Monday Night Raw? But before we do that, why don't you check out this beautiful video with a good friend of the show. How many times I got to tell you the same thing? It's always the same What is this?
I absolutely love your work. Can you please sign it? Please?
Sign what? That? I don't do autographs like that. You don't walk up to me in the street. Who do you think you are? You're coming over here, coming up to talent. I don't care if you're a fan that comes and enjoys the shows. Take your little picture and go back inside and get the hell out of here. Security, come get rid of this fan. I don't know what this is. Do your job.
I don't know. This guy.
Do your job. Leave this shit back to you. I told you 1,000 times, dumbass. Why are you fucking pissing me off every single time you come out here? You're talking all this shit, and you can't even do one thing I asked you to do. Not one thing. Not one. Get the fuck out of here. Anthony, you can't do one thing I asked you to do, can you, huh? Every single time with this kid. You know, you try to help people out, and then they let you down. Good help is so hard to find in 2024. Let me tell you, good help, hard to find. Damn near impossible to find good help. Doesn't matter how much you're paying. My God, unbelievable. Monday Night Raw came to you live this Monday night. Opened up very crazy. We see The Rock and Cody Rhodes opening up the show. And let me tell you, man, goosebumps. I'm sure The Rock had him. Cody had him. I had him. You had him. And The Rock came out and pulled off some hella good shit because he didn't say a word. Came out looking good. He whispered something in Cody's ear and kept it moving. Cody points to the sign. I mean, The Rock just looks like $10 million. He comes out, makes everybody look bad. The Rock is the shining example of exactly what a WWE superstar should look like, feel like, act like, talk like. This is Attitude Era on steroids, and I love it. I'm sure everybody loves it. This has been the best shit we've seen on WWE in a long time, man. Now, unfortunately, we're not watching WWE. It's Wednesday night, so that means we're watching AEW. I think it's Young Bucks versus Private Party next. We're going to have to wait and see. There's a lot going on tonight on AEW, a lot of matches to talk about. But for now, back to The Rock. He is the man. And, yeah, people should start watching if they're not. If there's ever a time to start watching wrestling again, it's right now. The Rock is on fire. WWE is on fire. Hell, AEW is even on fire right now. And that's what we're watching tonight. We're watching AEW. Somebody just showed up in a beautiful red Ferrari. No idea who it is yet. No, it's Okada. It's Okada, people. A member of the Elite. Okada. Don't forget it. A member of the Elite. And yes, I was correct. Right now, we're getting ready to watch the Elite, the Young Bucks, take on Private Party. And you're going to get to hear me call it right here on the Savage Wrestling Show. They're taking their time coming out. I do like their new entrance. Let me know in the chat what you think about their new entrance. Very slow, very methodical. Right now, they're coming out with robes over the suits. It's genius. It's genius. It's very good. They've evolved. Not every day that you get to see wrestlers actually evolve. And that's what we're watching here with the Young Bucks. They're evolving with the times. They get the pyro. They're doing the pose. They're loving it. You know, the Young Bucks are it right now in AEW. They are proving that they have staying power because they've been around the whole time. They're EVPs. And you know what? Now they're abusing their power. And I'm sure The Rock is making them get all kinds of new ideas about how far they're going to have to take it if they want to even come close to putting on a product to the level that WWE is producing right now. It's no offense to AEW, but AEW is AEW and WWE is WWE. Two very different worlds, two very different styles, but both professional wrestling. And that's what I'm about. I'm about professional wrestling. I love me some professional wrestling, whether it's on a Monday or Tuesday or a Wednesday night. Not too wild about the Friday nights. or the Saturday nights. Unless you're there live. I'm not trying to watch TV on a Saturday night. Trying to be like these guys and have a private party with Marty. Here we go. Look at this. Security out here right now doing a good job. Holding down the gate for private party. Who's coming out right now? And let's see the crowd reaction. I'm trying to pay attention to this reaction right now because I want to see if there's a chance of private party actually being able to get cheered right now. Can the Bucks elevate private party? Because that's the only thing that can happen from this match. The Bucks need to try to elevate private party. Because otherwise, what the hell are we doing with them? They're still on TV all these years later. You got to try to elevate them. Do you elevate them by letting them get the win over the Bucks tonight? Do we elevate private party? Are the Bucks here to play supporting roles? Or are they going to stick to what they've been saying about they want their titles back? Well, we're going to find out here in Quebec live. World Tag Team Championship qualifying match. This is a quarterfinal match. So it's a big opportunity for one of these two teams to start getting back on track to get gold around their waist. Young Bucks actually trying to start off the match with a handshake. Private Party not having it, yapping in his face. Oh, we're going back and forth for the shove match here. Look at this. Matthew over here, starting this match off, full control. But like I said, they're wrestling in a complete vest, dress pants, a belt, shoes, slacks, and doing it better than anybody else that's trying to, at least. What is going on right now? Double takedown by Private Party. They go for a cover. Oh, man. Flippity dippity doodah into the super kick. Flippity dippity doodah into the super kick. I don't even know what the hell that was. Private Party now celebrating for a moment. Suicide dive, taking out the Bucks on the outside. Impressive. Okay. Now continuing the abuse on the assault. Private Party needs to keep their foot on the gas. And Matthew sends Zayn into the audience. Matthew now with a nice kick. Sends his buddy over the barricade too. But no, his buddy saves him. Private Party comes back with a tornado DDT over the barricade, wiping Matthew out. And then Nick comes out of nowhere. Mr. Nicholas with a beautiful kick to the face. Nicholas now tries to take Zay down. Oh, no, he does take Zay down. Now he's having a battle on top of the barricade. Is he going to go for a snap suplex off the barricade? Wow, Falcon's arrow off the barricade to the floor. That was nasty. That was a nasty landing. That was definitely worthy of a holy shit chant. It looked like his foot went flying off the barricade, too. The steel steps, excuse me. Shibata had a great match earlier tonight with Will Ospreay. If you missed it, Will Ospreay was able to pick up the win. We see Okada watching in the background. He's watching his Elite, the new international champion. Is it international this week, or did they change it to Inter or something else? The inspirational champion. That's a new title. Take a look at this Falcon's arrow off the barricade, though. Holy crap. Bump of the night so far was definitely that Falcon arrow off that barricade. He was high up in the air, man. That back coming down hard on that outside. Beautiful spine breaker. Suplex into a knee breaker from Matthew and Nicholas. Very impressive start from the Bucks so far. I like it. The Young Bucks in full control as we go to commercial break. Of course, picture in picture. And again, you're watching the Savage Wrestling Show. Let's get back to Monday Night Raw, where Ricochet defeated JD McDonough in an absolutely banger of a match. And I got to say, man, Ricochet is so impressive. I mean, the way he finished this match off the top rope, shooting star press into a crossbody while JD McDonough is standing up. Unreal from Ricochet, man. Unreal performance. I'm really hoping they're going to make this guy a champion. I like it. I like Ricochet more than ever right now. What's going on, Gianna? How you doing? I'm liking Ricochet more than ever now, to be honest with you, man. I'm liking him more and more and more. Dom even tried to help out, and it didn't matter. Ricochet going over clean, going over strong at JD McDonough's expense. Ricochet came out of this looking good. We also had CM Punk come out. This was the best segment of the night that actually took place in the ring. My God, was this absolute fire. But it's kind of sad that we need CM Punk to come into the storyline just to get some hype on a match that should already have all the hype in the world. CM Punk absolutely went to war with Drew McIntyre, basically called him out on the Chosen One. He said, "Who named you the Chosen One? Go ahead, say his name." I believe he called Drew McIntyre a dipshit. This was all good shit. Seth Rollins came out looking pretty good too, because he ended up getting a nice curb stomp on Drew McIntyre. We had the standoff between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Candice LeRae went on to defeat Ivy Nile, which makes absolutely no sense to me unless you're just trying to really push the storyline that Candice and Indy Hart are going to split up, which I'm fine with that. R-Truth out here doing maybe the best work of his entire career. All right, this match ended in a no contest because of the Judgment Day attack. Look at this. Judgment Day immediately getting involved, beating the holy hell out of R-Truth. I mean, they really went to town on this guy. And they're celebrating. They're out here beating the shit out of one guy, and they're celebrating. Can it get any more asshole than that? All right, Andrade defeated Giovanni Vinci, and Andrade doing everything in his power to basically proclaim his spot on the roster and to really let people know that he has arrived, he is here, and he wants to be a player. Now, this was probably the photo of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea Ripley clocking Dirty Dominic, allowed Becky Lynch to take down Rhea Ripley, but, you know, that's why he got this shot. He deserved it. You failed mommy. Great segment, by the way. All right, but back to the Young Bucks taking out Private Party. Beautiful slingshot from the Bucks. And now Zay is back in the ring. Beautiful cutter off the top rope to the outside. Side effect. Private Party still alive in this match somehow, some way. But I don't think it's going to matter. The Young Bucks have the experience, and right now they're wrestling on another level. Zay comes in with another stunner off the top rope. Takedown. Nicholas just taking all the bumps right now. Zay putting the work on Nicholas. Goes to throw him into the ropes. He slides under. Matthew outside. Gets kicked in the face by Zay. Nicholas comes in for the punch. Zay now with a springboard. No, not springboard. Moonsault to the outside. Wiping out Matthew. Zay now getting back in the ring. Nicholas starting to get up. And we get a springboard crossbody. Zay into the cover. Kick out at 2 from Nicholas. Nicholas isn't going to go down that easy, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, the Savage Wrestling Show should be brought to you by Coca-Cola, the best beverage on earth. It's good shit. Zay getting tripped up by Matthew. Nicholas comes in with a huge clothesline, wiping Zay up, wrapped him up like a pretzel. Picking him up right now. Let's see, taking him to the corner. Tag to his brother. Matthew now in the ring, going to the outside. What are the Young Bucks up to right now? We got Zay. Oh my God! It looks like we have a wow! Powerbomb into a Sting Death Drop combo, wiping out Zay. And if he kicks out of this, no, Quinnen made sure to get in there and break that up. Quinnen with the dodge. Insiguri on Nicholas. Checking on his tag team partner, trying to get him up. He's trying to get Zay up, dragging him to the other side of the ring. This is intelligence, though, by Private Party. I'll say that. Did he pull him enough? Give him the tag. Come on. All right. Quinnen now gets the tag, comes in. Forearms to both the Young Bucks as they stay in the ring. Somehow it's okay. The referee ain't kicking both of them out. Referee doesn't even want to do his job. It's the worst referee I've ever seen on TV. German suplex for Matthew. You don't see the Young Bucks do German suplexes like that all the time, so I like that. Is Nicholas going for, oh my God, no. Matthew with another huge German suplex on the outside ring apron. Absolutely driving Quinnen down head first into the mat. Now the Bucks back in the ring. Matthew going to the top rope. Nicholas setting Quinton up for what? Are we going to get the tombstone spike pile driver? Zay making the save, hanging on to Matthew's foot. Quinton with a roll-up pin. Wow, very close. Private Party almost picking up the win against the Young Bucks. Not going down, though. Nicholas now in the ring with axe handle smash to the back of Quinton. And here we go. No, we got him in a... What are we going to see here? Death Valley driver? No, countered. Sends Nicholas in the corner. Matthew now not looking good on top rope. Quinton coming in. Flying Hurricane Rana into the cutter. And Matthew smart enough to just roll the hell out of the ring after that huge move. That move looked like it could finish anybody. Private Party going for it again. Let's see what's going to happen now. Death Valley Drino rolling. Oh my God. Beautiful. Wow. 450 into a moonsault. And oh my God, Matthew comes in with the save. Big time save by Matthew. Jay in the chat, but not in the show. I don't know what's going on, Jay. I'm all alone here on a Wednesday night watching Dynamite. All right. Now, Matthew went to the, wow. He went to the timekeeper's area, and he has the bell now in the ring. And the referee now putting a stop to that, grabbing it, saying, no, get the hell out of here with that crap. The referee finally doing his job. Zay with a clothesline, Matthew to the outside. Nicholas comes in with a low blow, taking down Zay. And then Quinton comes in with the title. Weak ass shot, but I guess it clocked Nicholas enough. Matthew with the foot on the rope. Obviously, the ref saw that. Let's go. Get in the chat. Let's go, Jay. What are you doing? No, not the chat. Get in the show. You're supposed to be right up here above me. That's where your spot is. On the Savage Wrestling Show, live here on YouTube. All right, Zay now with the tag to Quinton. Nicholas is still down. Zay holding onto the arm of Nicholas. Quinton going to the top rope. Zay trying to set him up. What is Quinton going for? Quinton going for another 450. No, he went for like a 970,000 splash and went. Oh my God. Nicholas was able to move. Quinton is down, and we're about to get the BPE. Now, the EVP trigger. I don't even know what I just saw. That might have been like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Jay, did you just see that? What the hell did I just see? Are they going to show the replay on that? I need to see the replay on how horrible that EVP trigger was. That was the worst EVP trigger in the history of EVP triggers. My God, what a disgusting spectacle. Abuse of power there. Taz out here saying that was a big victory. For who? How is that a big victory? That's a joke of a victory. The Young Bucks are one of the most well-established tag teams in AEW. All right? Woo Energy is more. Oh, my God. Look at all these toys. Kenny Omega. They're promoting toys on AEW now, which is cool. I like that. I'm with it. Take a little sneak peek what happens in the back of the Battleground.
I was going to give 10-9. I'll give 10-9. You good with 2 matches?
You got anything to say?
What's up?
You got anything to add to this video?
Dude, here we are. Battlefield. Let's get going.
Go.
Listen, I told you 1,000 times. I don't do deals like that. I don't do. What? Can you? Now I have to cut off the footage there because what happened to that man after he smacked a cigarette out of my hand? Just let's say this: he's probably still in the ER. That stupid intern. By the way, you're fired. On AEW, we're watching live right now. Beautiful vignette package for Mr. Don Callis, his client, the Alpha, Takeshita. And I'm wondering if this is going to be the main event tonight. We got a lot coming up still on Dynamite. Got over an hour left. We just watched the Young Bucks beat up Private Party. We still have this match to come. We also saw the Elite in action tonight again, picking up a win. According to Taz, a big win. I don't think that's a big win. We still have this match, Swerve versus Takeshita, which should be match of the night. Swerve on a rampage as of late on AEW. Oh, look who's here. Mercedes Moné is here. The CEO, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go buy her Micro Brawler. You can also pick up Edge's new shirt at shopaew.com. The Rated R era is here. And he is a champion now, so maybe you want to celebrate him. Micro Brawlers, limited time pre-orders for 2 weeks only. Available at shopaew.com. Even Rainmaker has his shirt out, man. Go pick it up, man. That's a hot shirt. Rainmaker is here. And also, they wanted to let us know that on Collision this Saturday night, Adam Copeland has a TNT Championship Open Challenge. Don't forget, coming up in May, Double or Nothing. You got to ask yourself, will we see MJF at Double or Nothing? MJF is the person that hasn't been on TV since World's End last year. When the hell are we going to get him? I'm guessing this match is going to be next, so we'll leave that up there. But for now, let's get back to the Monday Night Raw discussion. Okay, the man came out, embarrassed Dom, clocked Dom, made it clear that Mommy is not going to have an easy road to WrestleMania. Sami Zayn loses to Bronson Reed, which makes absolutely no sense. How do you have the guy who's supposed to beat Gunther lose to Bronson Reed? It makes absolutely no sense. Complete shit decision. Not sure who made this happen, but damn, it was a bad move. Gunther out here, he's just laughing. He thinks it's a joke, and I don't blame him. Jey Uso is able to defeat Shinsuke Nakamura in a good match. Looking good. A lot of chaos going on in between the match. Drew McIntyre getting involved. Seth Rollins getting involved. But nonetheless, Jey able to pick up the win. And then we get an attack where Cody Rhodes just beating the hell out of Jimmy Uso. Just beating the hell out of Jimmy Uso. And then the final boss shows up and ends Cody Rhodes' shitty little life. And tells him that's what happens when you fuck with the final boss. You don't fuck with the final boss. You don't do it. Just like tantalizing Tony shouldn't fuck with a Savage. Cody Rhodes shouldn't fuck with the final boss, which is The Rock. Look at this. Look at this destruction here. The best segment on Raw in over 20 plus years, in my opinion. Done to perfection. I heard this was produced partly by Bobby Roode. So good shit, Bobby. Good shit, all of it. The way he was talking about his mama. She asked him, what did you whisper in Cody's ear? She said, go ask Cody, bitch. Look at this. Final boss. The Rock. Headlining WrestleMania. The cleanest entrance in the history of this business. Oh, we're here with Darby Allin and Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk's the man. I love Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, and 4. Darby's on crutches, talking about Tony Hawk's charity. Okay, so basically Tony Hawk and Darby Allin are working together for the skate park project, which is them building skate parks in underprivileged areas. Tony had a little rib for Darby saying, I don't want to talk about your broken foot. Darby won't be climbing Mount Everest this year. Let's see if he wants to next year. Skating is huge, though, man. I mean, everywhere you go, you see skaters now. Darby Allin's a very good skateboarder. And Tony Hawk, obviously one of the greatest of all time. Maybe the greatest of all time. Probably the most successful skateboarder of all time, I would think. Darby says we have another plan right now. I don't know what his other plan is. Tony Hawk is skateboarding, and Tony Hawk just did a hand plant off of Darby Allin's cast. We just saw Tony Hawk do a hand plant off of Darby Allin's brace. Very interesting choice to do right there. Oh, it's Jericho and Hook, everybody. Hold on. Let's hear what the Ocho has to say. Let me listen to this. And while I listen to this, you guys can listen to something else. Let me find something for you. Savage here with the new BPW Tag Team Champions of the World. I was here with them earlier tonight when they were deep in their thoughts. They told me and you exactly what they were going to do. And that is what they accomplished here tonight. Gentlemen, what do you have to say? Because championship material is not going to take this lightly. They are going to be coming after those titles again. What do you have in store for them, gentlemen?
I know that. First things first, tonight, most emotional night of our wrestling career. By far, we had all of our supporters, all of our friends. It was a special moment, and I'll never forget it. Talking about championship material, like you said, we did everything we said we were going to do before Ruda got involved. Weapons, cheat tactics, and we got the job done. We're the ones with the gold. So if they want to come back again, we'll put them down again. Hell, we'll put them down more than 3 times like they did us. We're ready for anything. We are fighting champions. We are the best bond in wrestling. And hell, I would even like to do open challenges. Anybody come for Mook and Stock. Anybody can come for these titles.
I'm ready to house championship material again. I'm ready to house anybody again. But man, I'm in the feels right now. You know, like this isn't a replica title. This isn't a toy title from Toys R Us that we bought when we were little and we're wrestling in the living room. This is real. If I can do this, I swear to God, anybody can do this. And it's very poetic because it's March of 2024. March of 2023, I was very down the dumps. I almost wanted to quit wrestling. A lot of doubts in myself and a lot of depression. But here we are a year later, and we stuck through it, and we're champions. And I'm just very emotional tonight. But going forward, all those emotions are going to go away. And I'm ready to defend this because really, it's only getting started for Mook and Stock.
Congratulations, gentlemen. I don't know what feels better, winning this gold right here or getting to clock Ruda. That was great.
I dribbled his little head like a basketball.
His little pea head like a basketball.
It was
I want you guys to go home, enjoy your titles, celebrate, and we'll see you next time right here in the battlefield.
That's it.
Oh, look who decided to grace us with his presence.
He's back.
I am
He's back.
Jay's back. Jay, you made it just in time for the CEO.
I'm seeing it right now
CEO.
as we speak right now.
Are you happy with the CEO? Do you give a shit about the CEO?
Why should I? She's not going to elevate the division.
She just sat down. She came in and sat down. That to me, that sums up her AEW career right there.
There's your $10 million, Tony Khan. There it is.
Good job, Tony. You paid her to come and sit down.
There's your $10 million.
Willow Nightingale is better than Sasha Banks.
Is it me or this is like a collision episode I'm watching?
No, the first match was good, and I was actually surprised with the Young Bucks match. That Falcon Arrow off the top rope was absolute insanity. Not the top rope, the barricade, excuse me. That was an insane spot.
It's like that EVP trigger.
No, that was, I don't even know what that was. Was that from another planet? Did they do it so fast that I missed it? What happened? What happened? Did they even connect it all? And they just pinned them?
Pin 1, 2, 3. This is really bad what I'm watching right now. Is this Anna, Jay, and Willow?
Fake Fresh in the chat. What's going on, brother, man?
What's up, brother?
This is going to be the new format going forward. Hopefully, Jay will be on time every week, 8 o'clock.
I have some issues, okay?
Oh, no, you're good. You get a pass, but I think the new format will be good for us because we'll be finished earlier.
Oh, we can talk trash. I definitely, Savage, I want to see videos of wrestlers you cut interviews so I could grade and critique their promo.
All right. We'll play this one right now.
Savage here with Big Ox Adams. Tonight you have a challenge, and Malik Delvante. I just talked to him. He's very confident. What do you have to say to him, sir?
You see, it's funny. It's funny to me, too. It's funny to me that Malik Delvante had the nerve to bring his entire family to my company. Well, guess what? I'm going to break his back in front of his whole family and laugh and spit in his kid's face. How about that, Savage? How about that, huh?
Holy hell. Well, that's some big words from Big Ox Adams here live tonight at the Battlefield.
We're watching AEW. Go ahead, Jay. What'd you think of that?
Semi-okay. We know what the topic is, family. I just need him to rephrase. I don't know about how I feel about the kid spit in the face.
Oh, yeah. You're not a big fan of the spitting. Okay.
I don't know, man.
That's kind of the point. That's kind of the point, though. He doesn't want you to like it.
Nah, I know what the topic is, family, but I think you can give me something better than that.
Who do you got winning this match right here?
Let's see, 4-way match, winner gets shot. Jesus, this is kind of difficult because they're all freaking talented. They all elevated AEW women's division. I'm just going to go with Mercedes. Mercedes should win the whole thing, but I'll go with Willow. I mean, Willow seems the reasonable winner.
Mercedes isn't wrestling in this match.
I know she's commentating, but throughout it all, Savage, she should win everything. She should win it all. She should be the TBS champion because that's what this all leading to. It's going to be Willow and Mercedes. Then from there, you know where it goes, Savage. TBS title shot. And who wins that?
No, then you know where it goes from there? It goes to Rampage.
Come on. Who's going to watch Rampage?
Well, listen, this is interesting because we do have Monday on commentary now, Jay.
No, I know she's on commentary, but that's why I said Mercedes from the beginning. I mean, isn't it going to fall in her hands anyway?
Yeah. Come on. They're going to throw titles at her.
Yeah, so come on.
I kind of thought Sky Blue's been getting over.
Look, none of these 4 women are going to elevate here. Nice DDT right there.
I think out of all the women in the ring, Sky Blue has been the most impressive in the ring over the last year.
Why is she the most impressive, Savage? Because she gets a lot of reps. She gets a lot of reps.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you get a lot of reps, you're gonna be.
Well, don't get me wrong. Listen, Statlander has been killing it too.
Right there.
But I feel like
right there. Boom,
Sky Blue, she's been on TV more.
Yeah, and that's what you get reps. Rampage, Collision, Dynamite, Rampage, Collision, Dynamite. Was she in the pay-per-view?
Statlander could easily win this match too, but I just think I agree with you. I think they're going to go with Willow all the way, man.
You have to. You're telling the story. For God's sakes, you got Mercedes out, which I don't like.
Jay, I know that you don't even care about this match. I'm sure you care more about this. Why don't you give me your take about what happened on Monday night with the final
Monday
boss?
or SmackDown? Or you want
no? Let's don't. SmackDown was whack compared to what we saw on Monday, man. Monday Night Raw. You saw this. I want to know what this did to you because you are a member of the Attitude Era. You are a member of the greatest era of professional wrestling almost. What did this do for you?
Goosebumps. As soon as the music hit, when Cody was about to end his promo, and that music hit, man, oh my God. I screamed like I was like 15 years old. I was going nuts. I couldn't believe it. And what I couldn't believe was not only the chants with the holy shit chants, the fact that he didn't say nothing, he just whispered and left. Oh man, you talk about
yeah, that's the opening. I want to know what you thought about the end of the night, right here.
Listen, Savage, we haven't seen this in a long time on the USA Network. Can we agree on that? I thought it was brilliant. And you know what I found brilliant about this? The fact that The Rock is getting your attention by talking on the cameraman while Cody's blading himself. So you're not even seeing Cody blading himself or anything. I thought that was brilliant right there as it is. Rock gave him enough time. Blood came out. I thought it was great. But this is what I have a problem with. I feel that you're giving too much attention for the tag team match at night 1 than you are in night 2 for the championship. I think the championship should be priority. I think Roman Reigns should have been there, especially by Paul Heyman and Drew McIntyre were talking earlier before this. It just doesn't make sense. Paul Heyman's there and Roman Reigns is not. If I just saw a glimpse of Roman Reigns' face at the end, I mean, for God's sakes, I think it would have put more heat towards that night 2 match. And I just feel like night 1 right now is taking all the thunder from night 2, which we probably won't even care until the finish, which I don't think that's how it should be.
Yeah, you can look at it like that, but I look at it like this. You know, The Rock has already said, you're my tribal chief. So this just makes Roman kind of look like a badass because he has the final boss just running around doing all the work for him. You know, when you look at it like that, it kind of makes Roman look like a beast, bro. Like, damn, he's got The Rock doing him favors.
The only reason I see your take, and I agree, but the only reason I give mine is especially from what you said before this, that he said SmackDown was really shit. It wasn't really nothing. You're absolutely right, because I really thought that face-to-face with Roman was a miss. It was not a home run, and there was nothing new, and it didn't do anything at all for me. It didn't even do anything for me to be more interested in night 2 than I am in night 1. That's how I'll go to that. I really thought. How do you feel about the face-to-face? I really thought it was a letdown.
Listen, SmackDown to me overall, I thought was kind of a letdown. The best part of the night was probably this segment, only because of how damn big AJ Styles looked. I mean, like, Jesus Christ, man. I was going wild when I saw that shit. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing with the Street Profits, and I don't even know if I care.
It was a good match.
It was a good match. No, not bad, but this standoff was weak.
Yes, it was. It truly was. It felt like I was watching last year. Seriously.
And do you know why it was weak? I'll tell you why. It's because The Rock wasn't there. The Rock has elevated this shit to such a level now that when he's missing from action, you're going to feel it, because it's just not going to feel the same without The Rock now.
I could only imagine next year Netflix. Oh, my God. All the
going to get good.
Here without...
It's going to get good. And then they tried to have this Avengers face-off at the end of the night.
That was horrible.
You know?
This match is certainly picking up over here. Stokely looking crazy on the ringside. Statlander climbing up.
Hold it down, Jay, for a minute while I go get a drink. See, I like this.
Statlander climbing up. Oh, Anna Jay right there countered. But yeah, you know, I think you need to really concentrate on night 2, much as important as you are on night 1. That's just me for The Rock and Cody tag match, and especially Roman and Cody in night 2. I just don't see that much me caring for night 2. Should I be caring for night 1? I think night 1, I'm gonna go ape shit, and night 2, I'm just gonna be like, eh. And right now, Willow has the advantage right now. I think she's going to do that little power bomb that she always does. Oh, no, it's countered. Loose countered it. Oh, 2 count. Thing about 4-way matches is that I feel like we see too much. Everybody's just waiting to do their own shit on the sidelines for a minute too. Right now, you see Anna Jay on the corner turnbuckle. She ain't doing nothing. She's waiting for her spot. This is what I have a problem with most triple threat and 4-way matches, which I don't like. Whether it's WWE, GCW, hell, AEW, NXT, Level Up, main event, whatever you want to call it. It's always the same thing. People just waiting for their turn to do their spot. But right now, we all got a close count by Anna Jay. Stokely's right there in ringside. I still don't see the dynamic of Stokely, Statlander, and Willow and where this storyline of Stokely being.
I haven't felt any impact from Stokely in a long time.
And Stokely's supposed to be a heel, so I'm not seeing no transformation by anyone. Willow with the drop kick.
Statlander had a nice backbreaker, and that drop kick from Willow Nightingale looked painful.
Looked like she hurt herself there.
Sasha Banks seems to be enjoying herself, sitting down, getting paid for it.
Just don't think she needs to be there. She needs to be a special attraction, not come out.
I agree. Mercedes Moné should be a special attraction. I don't think they're going to treat her that way. That double clothesline attempt from Sky Blue was ill-advised.
Oh, that was a horrible.
She found a way to make it work to her advantage, though. I mean, the size difference between Willow and Sky is like crazy.
Yeah, but you see, I didn't like that. Why Willow just forcibly just volunteer to come out?
I gotta give Sky Blue credit for all the females. She gives some of the better strikes I've seen, man. She connects. That kick to the head was nice. That forearm was nice. Willow now has her on the shoulders. Oh my God, Death Valley Driver on the ring apron. And that looked like it definitely left a mark.
Oh, God. I'm telling you, these fans will cheer for anything.
That was a tough bump, though. Statlander going for a tombstone on Anna Jay? No. Turns it into a roll-up. Now Anna Jay counters into her own roll-up. Kick out. Statlander goes in. Takes her to the ropes. Outside.
That was a horrible
Anna
kick.
Jay with a shitty spinning heel kick.
Shit that it didn't hit. Here we go, your chant. Here comes Willow. That's it. Game over.
Willow Nightingale with a gut wrench power bomb, and just like Jay said, he called it. It's over. Willow Nightingale picks up the win.
Willow to Mercedes.
I kind of like the gut wrench power bomb for her finish. It makes sense.
You see, look what's gonna happen. Mercedes gonna come. Watch. I'm not even foreseeing the future. I'm just.
Oh, we have Julia Hart
Mercedes
in the ring now.
should come right now in the ring.
Julia Hart with a cheap shot on Willow in the back of the head.
You see, I don't like this. Why are you staring at each other? No.
Yeah.
Oh God. Looking like Tekashi 6ix9ine right here, Mercedes.
And here comes CEO Jay. She's actually getting out of her chair. She's watching the ring.
Yummy. La, la, la. Fuck him up.
$14 million so she can start off with Julia Hart.
You know what's so sad? You could put Mercedes with any of these women and there's no money in there. There isn't.
Listen, the only opponent that there's money with is Mercedes.
It's not must-see. I mean, you really wanted to go somewhere where they globally could see you, even though you were globally somewhere else. And
I think if she does a program with Saraya, a.k.a. Paige, that can make money if they do it right.
It's too late.
But that's the problem, Jay. They ain't going to do anything right. They're not going to do anything right when it comes to Mercedes Moné, who is finally trying to be.
I don't need to see her every week. Oh, here comes a legend. Freaking 55 years old.
Hey, it's Dustin Rhodes with Renee Paquette.
If he just leaves AEW, does he know he has a greater chance of being in the Hall of Fame next year if he just walks away? Walk away.
Is it me or his throat looks swollen?
I don't know. Looks like he wants to cosplay into a Finn Balor over here. I don't know what's going on.
All of his matches are bangers, Jay.
Which one?
At 55, they're all bangers, Jay.
All right, name me some. Name me some banger matches. Let's hear it. No? You don't got one? Oh, this is great. The Butcher has come out, folks. Woo.
Butcher comes out, Dustin saying his mustache stinks. And
wonder
here we go, baby.
who is
A whole
going
segment.
to-
A segment to set up a match on Rampage. You know what I know? I know Spencer Slade would kick the shit out of both of guys. That's what I know.
I don't want to hear people giving me shit that AEW is the best because they got Will Ospreay, Okada, and Mercedes Moné. So far, those three haven't got a goddamn thing in the company yet. I don't want to hear.
Well, the only one I'm excited about out of all of them is Ospreay, though.
I don't want to hear. Don't give me crap that Kyle Fletcher and him throw a banger, please. For God's sakes. Please.
This Friday
Right.
night, Dustin Rhodes versus The Butcher live on Rampage. If you're inclined to tune in,
Oh, don't miss it, folks. It's
don't
gonna be
miss
a
it.
bang.
It's going to be good shit.
It's going to be a bang.
Jay, I think they're going to take us to commercial break. And when they do, I'm going to give you the opportunity. The first word with Timeless, Tony Storm. Hold on.
This is good.
She's
Finally,
the
a
best.
savior.
And I would like to congratulate you on whatever it is that you do around here. But one small note, please. Crispen your.
I have a feeling she's going back to the E, bro, one day.
In America, but
I don't know, man. That schedule's pretty rough.
Yeah, but she has what it takes, man. That sports entertainer gene, she has it.
I don't know, man.
Well, that was quick and easy. It was a very quick promo. All right, but while we do this, why don't you tell everybody what the hell we saw on NXT yesterday? I'll play the slides, and you drop the knowledge.
What I saw here was a shocker to me. I can't believe this was a banger. This was a banger opening match, what it needed to be. Finally, somebody believes in Dijak. They want to elevate him now. I thought Shawn Spears, even though he was lost in defeat, did 100% job in selling and making Dijak look really good in this match. Dijak's probably best match that he has had this year, period, hands down. So thanks, Shawn Spears, for that. But overall, I'm glad he's getting that push. And I did call it to be a triple threat. So we'll see what happens in the match with Briggs later. Great match. Good match. Something that WWE does so great that AEW is this production video packages. And right here we see Roxanne Perez is breaking it down how she felt robbed and never got a shot at the title again. And she'd been stepped back. And it was just great package overall. I'm very excited for the match. This I'm not excited for. We could definitely pass this. But I did say the girl will be with them. Not excited. Yes, there goes your host for Stand and Deliver metaphor. Jasmine Nix, first match, live TV. And let me tell you something. Super green. Super, super duper green. Hesitation, waiting on spots. You can show me submissions all you want. At the end of the day, Theo Dale held us down. But I didn't like the finish, Savage and everybody. Too much overbooking. We had the little joke with the towel. Then we had the referee getting away with the ejections. Then these clowns show up. I mean, it just fell overbooked at the finish. And it just made it real horrible for me to see. There you go. Another perfect video package of breaking it down. Mellow trick. Can't wait for this match. It's going to be insane. Here comes Lola Vice, ready to throw down. Offering challenge. Here comes Alpha Academy, a joke, as you can see. Here comes Lola Vice, open challenge. Who comes out? Natalya got a huge pop. And this is what people don't know about Natalya and what she does so great. Yeah, she loses about 1,000 times every year. But she elevates women, especially rookies, especially someone that just started on the main roster debut. She is that person. And I'm going to say this on record. I am not a fan of Lola Vice matches. I think when I watch a 10-minute Lola Vice match, it feels like 1 minute because there's nothing there. But this was Lola Vice's best match to date with her and Natalia. Natalia made it look good. Congrats. Sean Speed's here. Yeah, Casey's after him. Not a fan of it. Here we go. Stacks ready to throw down against the champ, Ilya, the Dragon. There it is. Here comes a nice video package once again. So Ruka, how she wants to get revenge against Blair Davenport, missing the ACL injury, missed her 9 months of action. Can't wait to see her, but she's playing it too safe. I need to see her in a real match. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully we'll see Soul Ruka back. Here we go. The Dragon. Stacks. What a match. This was actually a good match. It was perfect. It needed what it needed to done. It told the story. I think people forget what the story was, is to soften up Ilya. And that's exactly what Stacks did. He worked on the wrists of Ilya. The wrists of Ilya. So Stacks did a tremendous job, and he didn't have to do much. And I think a lot of people should take notes. You could be green as hell, like Obafemi, but you don't need to do much. All we need to do is showcase what you can do, and you can succeed. And they told the story. Ilya, I know Savage is a huge fan of this guy. He does overselling for me. I mean, I get it. I get this. I get you telling the story, but I got it the first 5 minutes it happened. I don't need you to cringe yourself like Quado's finger from Total Recall or something. Like, it's too much for me. But overall, it did tell the story. It was a good match. Give credit to Stacks, especially where he came from. He came a long way. Right here, we see Tony D going to miss at the synagogue. Something they're going to meet up. It's not the restaurant. This I didn't like. I think I don't like it because of the Good Brothers. I mean, they're not doing it for me. They're doing it in the matches because I thought the SmackDown match they had with Waller and Theory was really great. But they didn't do it for me. Finally, we're seeing more cringe Rich Holland, but this was a surprise for me because this was actually good. And I'm going to tell you why it was good. Even though he's still with this character, and I hope he buries it by doing this promo right here of him leaving NXT and wrestling. I hope this is the end of it. I hope he gets repackaged, but I did not know this guy was a good talker. If you notice, Savage and everybody watching, he was hesitating on his words. And everybody's like, well, Jay didn't know what to say. He was hesitating. He was just thinking what to say. No, people. He was basically becoming very human to us to make it believable. And it was believable, even though he has an accent. But you can't understand the guy. It was greatly cut, and he sold it with the facials. Let's see if he gets repackaged. But, hey, if this guy could have talked a year or two ago, Jesus, Rolling Boots could have been something different. There you go. The Joker's here. Savage's favorite crew. Briggs, Hudson, Steve, who basically is going to get the shot at North American Championship.
I didn't give a shit about that at all, bro. So I'm like fast forwarding through it.
Well, basically, Briggs won. I called it a triple threat match. 3 big guys, stand and deliver. It's going to be crazy. Here we go. Something I truly did not care about. Alpha Academy versus the Wolf Dogs. Didn't do nothing for me, folks. I'm sorry. I just think Academy has been a comedy sketch since the beginning, so they don't do it for me on a main event. I would prefer a video package than see this. Braun looked great, but overall, I wasn't interested. Look at that. Horrible. Got powerbombed. I mean, thank God. Spear. Over. Big brawl at the end, setting up stand and deliver.
I had fun with the match. It wasn't the greatest match, but I had fun with it.
Yeah.
We're about to watch this crap, Jay. Best Friends versus Undisputed Kingdom. Who do you got?
Yeah. I gotta be Undisputed.
Yeah, I think Undisputed's too hot right now. I can't see them taking a loss right now, man. I just
too hot. They're too cold. They need to get hot. Both teams are cold.
Orange Cassidy starts it off with a huge right hand, Jay.
I don't think this guy throws best punches in the business. I mean, I don't get it. A lot of people.
You don't like those shots right there from Orange Cassidy?
I didn't. Nah, it doesn't do it for me, man.
Matt Taven not playing around anymore. He turned the tables on Orange Cassidy, shoving him into those steel stairs. Tramparetta making the save with a suicide dive. That's suicide dive 26 of the night. Oh, here comes oh my God.
Everybody got to do it, right?
And here comes Orange Cassidy, the king.
You could just tell all these. Oh, let's put my hands in my pocket while I do it. You could just tell these guys really sit down and they plan this shit. Like, this is not something that you just go. They really planned and thought about doing all these moves right here, and it's just silly to me. It is.
Well, what else are you gonna do? They kind of have to.
And who does it? Who does it too? Osprey, Takeshita, another perfect example. Let me do this spot, you do this spot, and then I'll do this spot, and you do this spot. We won't sell. We'll just keep doing spots.
In the Shibata match tonight, a lot of stuff was just not getting sold at all. Like, at all.
Adam Copeland, open challenge this Saturday at Collision.
Yeah, we have a flyer for that. I don't know if anybody cares. Where is it? Somewhere. There it is. Ah, yeah. Who do you think's going to challenge him, Jay? Would you buy that shirt?
Nah. It's too much.
Would you buy that?
No.
How about this Cope shirt?
I don't get the skulls, but no.
How about this one?
No, too embarrassing.
Double or nothing. Do you think we see MJF back by double or nothing, Jay?
I think the biggest mistake that guy done is just re-sign with these idiots because enough said.
Oh, Tamparetta coming down hard now on Master.
What's the main event?
Oh, shit.
Dude?
It's got to be Swerve versus Takeshita. What's wrong? You got a problem with that match too? Come on now. It's a good match.
Oh, man. They really trying to push Swerve.
Oh, wow. Power driver right there. Drops that guy hard.
Why are they still wearing the devil hoodie? Like, isn't that played out already?
Yeah, it's played out.
You know, don't they have their own shirts?
Probably.
I don't know. This match is...
All right, we're going into another commercial, so let's show Jay another video so he can critique it. Let's see what he thinks of this one. Savage here at the battlefield. I'm going to try to get a word with championship material. They're no longer the champions. They lost to the Vetrano brothers tonight, fourth time.
Why is he coming?
Gentlemen, I didn't hear your music playing tonight. What happened?
You want to be a fucking smartass. You want to come into our time and talk about we didn't hear your music. Listen, those two little sons of bitches got lucky. That's all that happened. As lucky as you are right now, but I'm not kicking your fucking teeth down your throat.
All right. Here's the thing. You just pissed him off, and you don't like the side of Joey Martinez, and neither do I. But at the end of the day, we made those belts prestigious. We were the main events, and we're continuously going to be the main events. We don't need championships to be championship material.
Oh, you gotta be shitty.
See, I thought I was going to be the one to stick belts up to you guys, but you lost them already. Shouldn't you change your name? Not championship material? Are you gonna do something about this? What the hell are you doing? What are you doing, man? Whoa! What the hell are you doing? Cut your garbage! No. You're smart ass. You're Mr. Funny Man. You're Mr. Funny Man. You're funny guy. We should change it to 1 foot.
Here, get his good foot.
Hey, look! Who am I?
I feel better already. That's good therapy.
I sprained my leg playing tennis.
Kick your fuck out of here.
Get out of here, Ruda.
Sickening.
Always in the trouble. Loki, go right now.
This is bullshit.
What's wrong with them?
This company sucks.
Get out of here. Go home. Go home.
Asshole.
We need some help out here. Championship material out of control.
Damn it.
Come on, Loki. Get your ass out, man.
I hit my good foot.
You'll be all right.
Fuck.
it's too much for Jay. It's too much. There's a lot going on here. First of all, you just lost the belts. Now I know why. But Jesus, like, too much. And I told you guys. I even told, I'm going to say, it's been, I told you, you don't need to defend those belts. You beat them last year in the summer. Even your manager said yes to me. Yes, we did. We don't need to beat them. Absolutely right. What do? You guys call me Smarty Pants. Where's Mr. Smarty Pants over here? Who you know? Who should we defend the belt? It's called nobody, jackass. Don't defend the belt, nobody, and you would have had the belts right now. Instead, you gave it to the team that you always give opportunity, and guess what? They fooled you. You lost. Game over.
All right, I'll show you this promo again. You saw what Tiffany did yesterday. Let's see if you like the promo.
Tiffany, what did we just see? What just happened? You were from refereeing and then getting involved in the match? Tell us, what did we just see?
What did you just see? I told you a couple weeks ago exactly what you were going to see, Savage. I took out the only girl that was in my way. And exactly what I said. I'm the only woman of Battlefield. The woman of Battlefield.
I don't know, you fucked me over, Tiff.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You're lucky.
She looked like she was having...
I gotta ask you, Jay, is the video lagging for you when you watch it, or it plays clear? Let me know.
It's always lagging.
Why is it lagging?
Why don't you this championship material?
So why don't you say something to me?
I thought you could see it yourself. You're the one
I see it lagging, but I don't know if it's lagging for you. It's so strange.
Follow everybody in the chat. You see that? There was the lag.
I wonder why that's happening. Yeah, the internet's not an issue tonight.
Every time Tiffany
Savage here at the Battlefield, here with a thoroughbred Terry Adonis, who has a huge opportunity tonight. Futures title championship, which, by the way, was robbed from you. I'm sure you got payback on your mind. What do you have planned for Luca Brasi tonight?
Savage, let me tell you a little story. December 17th, 2023. Thoroughbred goes into a match with Danger Jameson, comes out on top of the mountain. But as quick as I was on top of that mountain, as quick as I was kicked off. Because Luca Brasi, you cashed in on me fair and square. But the problem is, you thought that was the end of you and I. You thought you would never see me again. And now here we are. 3 months later. No more running. No more hiding. It's me and you for the Futures Championship. And Brasi, you know damn well that I've been waiting for my time to shine. I've been waiting for my time to get back at you. And tonight, here's your warning shot. You step in the ring with Thoroughbred, it'll be the last time you hold that Futures Championship. You want to talk all this big game, like you made me. You brought me into this game. Well, Luca Brasi, tonight, the student surpasses the master. You want to get on and you want to start riding, you want to saddle up. I got 2 words for you, Brasi. Let's ride.
Big time confidence from a big time stud here tonight. Warning shot. Make sure you're watching it live.
So apparently when I paused the show, it stopped lagging. Very
I think I'm gonna open my own school for wrestlers that want to learn promos, and that way, you know.
Savage here at the Battlefield. Here,
Jay's gonna open his own school. Jay, tell us more.
I want to do Jay School of Promos, something like that. I know the name's a little cheesy now, but something that's set in stone will help wrestlers.
I'm gonna kill this kid after this.
When's part 2 coming out?
Get off the phone.
I'll call you back in a couple of minutes.
Shit.
Listen, who do you think you're talking to like that? Who do you think you're talking to like that?
You're right on the phone. You're taking a smoke break. I couldn't take a hot dog break the last.
I'm gonna cut it off because after that it gets a little violent.
Here we go. Best friends hugging it out right here in the middle of the ring.
They're hugging it out already.
The match is over.
Unbelievable.
Now the
Best
World Tag
friends.
Team Championship Tournament, Young Bucks, best friends.
Wow, they really let him just go over like that?
Yeah. Why not? They're best friends.
But the Undisputed Kingdom, all they're doing is losing.
Oh, but they're world champions, Savage. They're ROH champions.
I guess that doesn't mean shit.
That guy wouldn't buy me a drink.
It doesn't mean shit.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean shit. Orange Cassidy out here dropped 1 title making his way towards another one, but I don't see Best Friends beating the Young Bucks, Jay. I don't see that happening.
Can we just get to the end where it's Young Bucks and FTR part 4 and shit?
Well, if you missed AEW tonight, we got you covered. All right.
Best Friends sending it out right now.
Picked up her win earlier tonight, and she's headed for a shot at the TBS title.
It's the Young Bucks.
Yeah, it's the Young Bucks. It's not Sting. The Young Bucks defeated
the Young Bucks are
Party
coming
earlier
out
tonight. Will Ospreay defeated Shibata, and now coming up the main event: Takeshita versus
the
Strickland.
Young Bucks are out.
Let's see what the Young Bucks have planned for
Look at that
Best
yellow
Friends.
suit. That yellow suit, like a Dick Tracy yellow suit, right there.
It's a
Look at
beast
that.
color. I like that color.
It's Dick Tracy.
It's great color. I was talking about it earlier in the night. I've said the Young Bucks have elevated themselves.
The best work today.
You know what I mean? They've evolved.
Look, they
How
go
can
down.
you hate on the Bucks? EVPs doing
They
some
go
of the
down.
best work of their life.
Yeah, because they're actually using real life.
You
They're
got to
scumbags.
imagine that they're going to take a lot from what The Rock is going to do over the next couple of years.
What The Rock's doing. Oh my! This is the biggest WrestleMania. You must be prepared. You must brace yourself. I don't want you to lose your voice this week or anything. Take it easy. Enjoy, Easter and everything. Calm down, because I know next week you're gonna go apeshit, and then the next time we link up, you're not gonna have a voice. Okay. I'm gonna show the WrestleMania clip.
All right, Marty Jannetty can host the
Here
show.
comes a loser right here in Kyle O'Reilly.
But it felt good to rip the Band-Aid off, Jay.
Here.
That's
What
what
is
he
the
just
deep
said.
roster in AEW? What deep roster?
I think they overused Renee Paquette.
I love those guys. You hear? Oh my God, he's gonna fight some scrub on Collision. This is horrible. This is
Up
horrible.
next, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for it.
Oh God. Somebody better not wet the bed for this one. I'm telling you right now. Doesn't Dynamite look like NXT colors from 2.0? I'm serious.
brutal.
Look at the color. The blue, the yellow, the inner red between the D and the Y. You see it? Tell me that don't look like
it's pretty
the
freaking
NXT
brutal.
2.0. But Savage, I need to know.
Savage here at the battlefield. I think he's just arriving. Scott Sable. Scott, come on. Tonight, you have a big match here at the Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Get the fuck out of the way.
What? We need help.
We'll take you out just like I took out your friend Morgan.
No, you can't do this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No. No. Shit. Scott.
Get some help. Get some help.
Oh, what are we going to see tonight here at the battlefield? You can see all hell is breaking loose here tonight. Is he going to even be able to compete? Do you have anything to say, Playboy?
I don't know yet. We got to get.
You ready? Are we live? Is this filming right now? I'm here with Alpha Jr. Yes. Cut. We can't cut right now. This is live, goddammit. We're live here with Alpha.
That's funny.
Oh man, so much action going on at the battlefield. What does Jay got to do to get his face on the Block Party flyer poster? What do you got to do?
I don't know. I guess you got to become a savage.
Suplexes and submissions. Slade Savage. Look at that.
Quality
Whoa,
shit.
right there. Get me in. Get me in. All right, you know what? Next time I won't wear a button down. We're dressed like Cody and me.
Savage here with Malik Delvante, one of the fastest rising stars in pro wrestling today. You got a huge challenge ahead of you tonight. You're taking on Ox Adams, who's 7'9". I don't know, he's like a giant. What kind of game plan do you have going into this match tonight?
The exact same game plan I have going into every match. I'm going to walk in, put on a show, walk out with a W, and do it the exact same way I do it every other night. Ox, you may be big, but you ain't as fast as me. You ain't as good as me. You ain't been around as long as me. So you got yourself a challenge here, brother. You got yourself a challenge. You can be as tall as you want, but you'll never be the DOD, baby.
Big words, big confidence here by Malik. Catch it live at the battlefield here tonight.
How about his promo?
He didn't do it for me.
I'm here live with one of the greatest wrestlers in the world today who made a huge statement against Alpha Jr., Bloodline member, Samoan royalty. What do you got going on in this match in your mind? What's your mindset knowing all the family he has out there?
Hey, Alpha, how you feeling, huh? You remember what happened last month when Sitsuki and I beat the hell out of you in the middle of your own ring? That felt so damn good because I don't give a damn about the bloodline. I keep hearing this word bloodline left and right, whether it's on TV or it's on here or it's by one of your family members. Hell, I don't care if you ask your cousin, your sister, The Rock, Roman Reigns. Oh, I know he's a little bit busy, so he's probably not going to come to the cesspool of Broadheadsville, Pennsylvania. I mean, the only reason why I'm here is because I'm getting paid a lot more money than all you people to be here anyways. So I have two people that I went out and sought. Two monsters, two badass men that have my back, and that's Snitsky and Ken Dixon. And tonight, Alpha, me and those two guys, we run this bloodline. Fear the gear.
What's going to happen tonight at the battlefield?
I got to make sure I slap that intern, man. He keeps putting his finger in front of the camera.
I'm surprised Anthony was there. Holy crap.
Anthony came through.
Wow. By himself?
I picked him up. I did him a favor.
Wow. He's doing a lot of shows.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he got one.
Oh, look, it's little Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus Top Flight on Collision.
Can't believe I gotta watch that.
And we have the finals of the Young Bucks versus Best Friends.
Yeah. What a horrible match this is.
Julia Hart taking on Willow Nightingale at AEW
I swear,
Dynasty April
Julia
21st,
Hart
live
losing.
on pay-per-view. Now, what do you think about Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay, man? Do you think are they building up Bryan just so Will can beat him?
You can't make it like Takeshi. He can't take those kind of falls, man. There's no way. There's no.
So
way.
you don't think Bryan loses? I was saying
I think
earlier.
it'd be a
Would you like it if they made Bryan like a super heel?
If you were to do that, this is it. This is it. This is your only opportunity.
That's what I think too.
You lose, you become heel. That's it. You delay Ospreay for a little bit before the world title picture.
Big match coming up: Takeshita versus Swerve Strickland.
The only good thing is the entrance, I think.
Swerve coming out first. Prince Nana in the house. Prince Nana promised me he was going to call me Sunday after 3 o'clock. He never did. A prince shouldn't break his promises. Nana, pick up your phone and call a Savage tomorrow. I got to talk to you about some business.
Why you got to come out with the chain? Come on.
He's coming out with a chain. Look at him. Swerve ain't playing. Look at it. Yeah. Come on, do it, Jay. You want to do it? That's it. Oh, look at that guy in the front row. He's getting in there. Swerve when I drive, and I gotta say this though. If I was allowed to pick the winner of this match, Takeshita's kicking the shit out of Swerve Strickland tonight. Takeshita all the way, the alpha.
Oh, God. Everybody's holding him like he's God or something.
Swerve looks great, though, man. He looks in the best condition of his life, though. I'll give him that.
As long as you keep him away from the mic, we're good.
Takeshita coming out. Does anybody look cooler than Takeshita coming to the ring right now? I don't think so. Look at that face, bro. He looks like he's out of a comic book anime. He looks like he just walked out of Dragon Ball Z and beat the shit out of Goku in Super Saiyan mode.
He's such a big deal. He doesn't even have his own figure.
He's 6'4", Japanese powerhouse.
A powerhouse with no figure.
He's the tallest man in Japan.
I doubt that.
He's a big Japanese man.
So what's Nakamura?
Nah, no way. Nakamura's 6'1", bro. What are you talking
He's
about?
Japanese.
He's not as big as Takeshita.
Also, Nakamura is not as big as Takeshita.
Size-wise, physically, no. Not even close.
You see Jey Uso versus Nakamura.
Come on, man. I saw that. I don't even know what the point of that was. Look, Takeshita's. Look how big he is compared to Swerve.
The handshake is already in place.
Swerve actually giving the handshake? Do we get a real handshake?
Oh, guess not.
Yeah, a face off in the middle of the ring. Handshake turning on into a lockup now.
Why can't we just shake and then get the lockup?
Some traditional wrestling right now. Takeshita with a wrist lock, trying to turn it into maybe an arm bar, but Swerve not letting that happen, grabbing it onto the leg. Transitioning now into his own spot, side headlock into a rear. No, wait. Takeshita again with another takedown. Swerve able to get the hell out of there. Reset.
I just want to say these guys have a lot of time. It's only 9:45. That's a lot of time.
A lot of time to put on a banger. I'm sure the pace is going to pick up any minute now. Like you said, they're building it up nice and steady so far.
The commentary is horrible. I got it.
AEW commentary has been the shits, the drizzling shits for quite some time now. Takeshita with a beautiful right hand to Swerve, who does a whole twisting flip thing.
I didn't like it.
I thought that was too much right now.
That was way too much.
As the kids would say, that was extra. I do like the ground wrestling, but Takeshita obviously going to make it to the ropes right now with those super long legs.
Oh, God.
What do you think maybe this match ends in a draw, Jay? Time limit?
They're really taking their time in this match, you could tell, because they have a lot of time. Right now, it's all technical.
Takeshita going for a knee. Swerve coming in with a thrust kick to the midsection. Lands and connects. Irish whip into the rope right now. Goes for a clothesline. Takeshita ducks. Comes on flying with a very impressive, super impressive.
Forearm, right?
That was a shoulder tackle.
I don't know what it was.
High in the air.
One thing about AEW is bad camera angles. I'm telling you, you can't.
Here's a good camera angle of Samoa Joe in the locker room watching this match, paying attention.
What? Another person that doesn't need to be on TV.
Let's not forget about the X Factor at ringside. Prince Nana has a lot of experience at helping Swerve. These kicks that Swerve are doing to the bottom of Takeshita's leg are pointless, by the way. Like, those were the weakest kicks I've ever seen Swerve deliver.
I'm telling you, I haven't been impressed with Swerve.
Takeshita getting hit with a running elbow. Swerve now with another spinning elbow off the top rope. Nice stiff shot to the back of Takeshita. And here's Swerve with this little dance now.
You see, how can I take this guy seriously as a champion?
He thinks he's Ric Flair.
It's movesets. It doesn't sell me as a champion material. Elbow to the back. The hell?
I like the elbow to the back.
Punch. Look at the punches to the gut that he's doing to Takeshita. Is he a boxer?
He's a fighter. He's a brawler. He's Swerve Strickland, bro. He's from the streets. He knows how to defend
himself.
himself.
He's a freaking cruiserweight, for God's sake.
Swerve now trying to set up a neck breaker. Jay not impressed with the shots. Let's see if he was impressed with a neck breaker, Jay.
And who impressed it? Takeshita.
Takeshita.
He's the one that made it look good.
Well, that Takeshita is.
Can we say we can name 3 people that should be ahead of Swerve getting a shot at Samoa Joe? Just
Will Ospreay, Takeshita, and
look at this. Just watching this match, you can name 3 already. Look, you already named 2. Where does that put Swerve? I can't see Swerve as champ. I get it, but I feel like, you know what I feel, Savage? You give him the belt. And then he tries to cut all these promos on his challengers, and they're all bad.
I think they're going to give him the belt at this point no matter what, but I think Will Ospreay is going to take it off him, so it doesn't really matter.
No, I wouldn't even be excited for that match, to be honest. Me, I would.
I think they can kill the show.
If somebody would tell me, no, it's going to kill the show, it's going to be match of the night, it's going to be the best match you ever seen, nah.
Here's what I know. If Takeshita never comes out of AEW with a world title run, it's going to be absolutely criminal. There's no reason why we can't push Takeshita. Takeshita and Will Ospreay are the two best wrestlers in the company right now, in my opinion.
You're crazy.
Right? I'm not.
You're crazy. I don't
know how you don't see what I see in Takeshita. You don't see the talent that Takeshita has?
No. Can't even throw a punch. What do you mean?
He can throw plenty of punches, but you're not.
Oh, God.
Asinine.
I have to make a video clip of all the punches he's throwing.
I dare you. I'd love to see your work.
I have to get my people on this because
get your people.
Look at that. It's not even a punch.
Holy shit! That was a beautiful punch from Takeshita. First comes in with a slap to the face. That pisses off Takeshita, who gets 3 heavy right-handed shots, Jay, mind you.
Look, so obvious he's going to do a German right here.
All right, snap German suplex. Takeshita just gets right up, though, eats it. How about that shot? He just knocked out Swerve.
I don't know what the purpose of this match.
Knocked them out, Jay.
This match shouldn't even be taking place. If people were to tell me, well, the match is Jay.
Savage here with Big Ox Adams tonight. You have a challenge of Malik Delvante. I just talked to him.
What else do we got? Oh, okay. So you can rate this one for me.
Gentlemen, I know you're deep in your thoughts tonight here at the Battlefield. Huge match coming up against championship material for the championship titles. Probably the biggest match of your career, would you say? What are we going to see here tonight? What's your game plan going against these guys?
So I just want to be honest here, right? We're 0-3 against those guys. 3 losses, 3 times we were pinned, and we know that reality. But we've also seen the cheap tactics those guys have done. We've seen the foreign objects. We've seen the Mr. Rudas. We've seen all of that. We failed and failed again, but you learn your most in failure. And last show, we had a 4-on-4, and we pinned them. We pinned Joey with our barn burner finish. So we know that it's possible. But if this doesn't happen tonight, if we don't win tonight, Mook, we are at the end of the line, and we deserve to be at the end of the line because 0-4 against those guys is not acceptable. And we're going to have to crawl from the bottom.
You know, my heart's beating a million miles per hour right now. I'm trying to recollect my thoughts. I'm very grateful for our losses against those guys, believe it or not, because, you know, losses feed, you know, our growth, and I'm very grateful for what we've learned, but I'm not losing tonight. It is not happening tonight. I don't care if they're a million times stronger than me. I don't care if they kick me in the face over and over and over again. We can't lose tonight. Tonight, we have to fulfill that childhood dream of winning tag team titles for the first time in our career. And that's going to happen here at BPW. I can't give up. We can't give up. Not tonight. We can't lose.
Big match here tonight for the championship titles. Make sure you're watching live at the Battlefield here with men who are obviously wise beyond their years, the Vetrano brothers.
All right, what'd you think of that one, Jay?
See, if I opened my school, I would say this: trim the fat. What does Jay mean by trim the fat? Just bring it down. So right now, you're being repetitive. You guys are repeating off of each other. It's too much. You already made your point. You already showed the emotion. Cut it from there. Less is better. Trim the
All right,
fat.
now, I know you've seen this promo a few times, but I don't think you ever rated it. So we'll let you watch it, and then you can rate it, and we'll get back to the main event of AEW Dynamite as we close out Savage Wrestling Show.
Takeshita with a chokehold.
Here with Mr. Slade, because Spencer is no more. I've reprogrammed this man into a killer. It's over. The fun and games are over. We're not playing games. Slade is going to take over this business. He's out here. He's working hard. Savage has him working harder than he ever has in his entire life. And he understands what must be done. He understands that he must turn into the most psychotic suplex submission machine possible so we can continue to do what we've been doing, which is destroying all the opposition. Violence and suffering? You have seen nothing yet. You will see violence. You will see suffering unlike anything. Because when it's said and done, this man is going to drop the apocalypse on your organization. And I'm sick and tired of all the crap from management. Get your stuff together because he is the main event. Oh, you're with your daughter. Well, guess what? Your daughter's about to watch this. Come on, man. Give me a break. No. No breaks for Tony. No breaks for Tony. Come on. Sit your ass down. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Let's go, Slade. Mission accomplished. See you next time, Tony.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so what do you rate that promo? Production, vignette quality, all that nonsense.
I reprogrammed him. 10, man. 10. Great. But
Jay gives it a 10. Okay, hopefully that's not biased.
Can I watch Kill Switch, you interviewing Kill Switch?
I'm not looking for that clip right now. I don't know where it is. I have so many folders on the desktop right now, Jay. You gotta understand, my computer is looking like a shit show right now.
Right there.
Dude, I'm so scared for next week. You know how many videos I'm gonna have after WrestleMania week? 7 days.
I have a battery pack for your phone.
I have that, man. I need memory for my phone. Swerve just got hurt. Holy shit! The Takeshita just knocked Swerve out.
Okay, let's relax.
Swerve is knocked out, man. He's done. Yeah, that shot was massive from Takeshita. The alpha, by the way. Jesus. But I'll tell you what, Spencer Slade would kick the shit out of both these guys. I'd make sure of it.
See how everything with Swerve is so slow? It's like
I feel like he's toned down a lot as far as like his
but what's
speed
with all
goes.
this rolling shit? Like, come on, bro. Just do your move.
See,
Why
the
is he
problem
going
with spots
out,
like
in,
that
out,
is,
in?
how are you still going to do that when you're 50 years old, Swerve? Could you imagine him 50 years old still doing all that rolling around?
Swerve by Takeshita.
Takeshita with a beautiful over-the-top rope flying lariat.
Oh, God.
Alpha,
like,
letting
you know what
that
it
he's
is?
the alpha.
Like, I'll be so pumped. You know, if Swerve was champ and had a match, I'll be so pumped. But in the first 3 minutes, after 3 minutes, I will be bored. I would really be bored at watching Swerve wrestling for 20 minutes. Like,
I can understand that.
you know what I mean? Like, it's not a shot, but it's just his movesets. It's not like there's not like a powerful signature or moveset. I don't know. Like, do a
Well, he has
brain
that.
buster
I
or
think the house
something.
call is his main signature, which I'm impressed with the house call. He does. I give it to him that he does that perfect.
It's a leg slap. It's a leg slap.
It doesn't look like a leg slap though. It looks like a nice kick to the head. For the most part.
Here we go.
Takeshita now taking Swerve Strickland to the top rope. Impressive strength shown here from Takeshita. Can he get him up? Swerve has to go all the way to the top.
Yeah, both men on the top.
Swerve now getting some weak shots to the gut of the alpha. Looks like he's going to try to turn this into some offense of his own. Busted out some chops now on the top rope. See, I'm not a fan of these chops to the neck, by the way. I don't think they look good, and they certainly don't feel good.
So the whole point of that sequence.
The whole point of that was for Swerve to
DDT.
get a DDT off the kick.
Wow.
Sets up the kick. Now he's going to go for his finish. Takeshita's going to dodge. False finish. Get the bounce. That's why the fans are chanting Swerve's house right now. But here it comes. He's about to dodge this. Takeshita ain't going to take this. Oh, never mind. It wasn't the stomp. He goes for like a, I don't even know what the hell that is. 580 corkscrew shit show. Don Collis, the only man doing commentary tonight, worth a shit, by the way.
Really saying this is awesome right now? Are you kidding me?
Of course they are. They paid for it. You're more inclined to think it's awesome when you pay for it.
I'm telling you, Dynamite background and just looks like NXT 2.0 colors. I'm telling you.
2.0. Well, let's see. Takeshita holding up for dear life. Swerve working on that right arm. Takeshita now gets out of it. Multiple right hand elbows to the face of Swerve. Takeshita, what is he going to do? Swerve pulls him back.
Goes for a suplex. No, Takeshita counters into a reverse Hurricane Rana, Frankenstein, or whatever you want to call it. Into a spinning Blue Thunder Bomb. Into the cover. Kick out by Swerve at the last minute. Good Blue Thunder Bomb by Takeshita. We are watching AEW Dynamite. This is the Savage Wrestling Show. If you're familiar with what we do, we're normally on late nights, but no more. We'll be here live every Tuesday and Wednesday night. Taking over the market. We reprogrammed it.
We reprogrammed.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. Jay, I got to get you to start cutting some commercials. I'm going to put on my Instagram page.
I reprogrammed you.
I want to hear you cut a promo about how bad AEW is and how good WWE is.
I think you can have that by next week because I think AEW is going to be some crazy
Would
show.
you say this Monday's Raw was the best Raw in like 20 years, easy?
I'm not going to say 20 years, but I'm going to say out of this year, yes, it's the best one.
Name a better Raw in the last 20 years.
Gee, man, you could go back to like the Rock Mankind days.
Nah, that's not even that's more than 20
That's
years.
Raw, man.
That's more than 20 years.
So what? 2000? They were fighting.
2000, not 2004.
They were still fighting in 2000.
Nah,
still had heat.
The Rocket Sock connection lasted like 7 months. What are you talking about?
Rock didn't leave what to 2003.
Exactly, more than 20 years.
Yeah, he was still around 2000. So was Mick Foley.
I didn't like a lot of that. Like, his best work was with Hulk Hogan.
Was around a lot.
He was around too much, I think, at that point.
Yeah.
Swerve now going for the stomp. Takeshita, good ring presence. He decides to just roll out. Swerve, not going to let that stop him. On the top rope, perched. Takeshita sits up. Swerve stomp to the
apron. Like he really kicked his face, man.
What'd you think of that, Jay? I bet you liked that.
I didn't like it because it looked like he really hurt his face. It looked like he kicked his face.
So you don't like it when it's too weak, and you don't like it when it's too strong. It's got to be just right.
No.
Swerve going for another stomp. Takeshita gets up and turns it into a power bomb. Flips him over into the brainbuster. No, Falcon Arrow. No, Swerve counters, shot to the back. Swerve now takes Takeshita.
Wow.
Oh, no. Takeshita turns it around into a counter, rolls him up into a pin, turns it into a beautiful stalling suplex. The Alpha now setting up in the corner. Big knee to the face on Swerve.
And he kicked out.
That match should have been over right there.
It's all about sequences with Takeshita.
That match should have been over right now. We're going over the time limit, gentlemen. It's 10:02. This match is still going on.
As always.
Prince Nana, you got to think this could end in some kind of shenanigans. I heard Don Callis, he could get up at any time, go ringside. Prince Nana is ringside. And that's why right now I give Swerve the advantage because he has that X factor in Prince Nana ringside who knows how to cheat, who knows how to get the job done.
Takeshita got Swerve on the top rope.
On the top rope, perched. What the hell is Takeshita going for? A German suplex, backdrop?
Look like a back suplex.
I don't think Swerve's going to allow this.
No.
Swerve holding on to that post for dear life. Elbows him off. Takeshita takes a hard fall. Swerve turns around, climbs to the top. Goes for another Swerve stomp. Takeshita dodges. Swerve turns it into a Hurricane Rana. And now I think Swerve now is going to get the house call. House call has connected. Now Swerve climbing the top rope with a little, actually no urgency. Takeshita sitting up again. Swerve on the top rope taking his sweet time, Jay, against the Alpha. Yeah, it gets the Swerve stomp. And this match has to be over, Jay.
Wow. It's not.
And Takeshita able to kick out again because he is the Alpha. Swerve, unbelievable. He can't believe it. Prince Nana can't believe it.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Takeshita counters that punch. Goes for a punch of his own. Swerve with a nice headbutt. Takeshita with a beautiful flying knee. Both these men now pulling out all the stops. And then Swerve with a standing stomp.
Excellent height from Swerve. Great help from Takeshita to get him up that far. Big pressure from Swerve.
So,
and this match is over after the big pressure.
Oh,
he's able to finish him, and we rarely see Swerve finish people with the big pressure.
What's the next roadblock? It's always something.
You got to say, Swerve on a hell of a run right now. Samoa Joe does not look impressed. He actually looks very upset. And Renee has balls to even talk to Joe right now. She's asking how would Joe feel about facing Swerve one-on-one. I like it. Strong promo from Joe. Like Jay said earlier, cut the fat. You see how clear, precise, and direct Joe was, all in less than 60 seconds? He basically just told Swerve, next week, I'm going to make sure that you know when you sign that dotted line, you are not that man. No, you are not that man.
I don't think he is.
A lot of people would disagree with you. A lot of people are going to fight you to the death to say that Swerve. Well, Jay, I'm going to ask you right now. The show's over. Does Swerve Strickland beat Samoa Joe for that title?
No.
No. Okay. No. Who does?
Oh, the number one babyface out of nowhere, Will Ospreay.
When?
After Danielson.
Okay.
Who else?
It's a good call.
Nobody else.
I'm with you. Will Ospreay.
There's nobody else.
I'm with you. Will Ospreay. Jay, we had some breaking news in the world of wrestling. Ronda Rousey claims Stephanie McMahon gave her a concussion. Do you think that's true?
I don't know, man, because WWE really get on that. They wouldn't they call that out already as soon as it happened?
To me, it's kind of funny that she's doing all these things years later when she's no longer working for the company and she's on the Vince McMahon rants, and now she's throwing Stephanie under the bus too. I don't know. Would you feed Nia Jax popcorn?
No. Well, that's the last time. Jesus.
Do you think the women's locker room in the back has a good vibe, or are they all trying to kill each other?
I think it's a good vibe.
Okay. Steve Austin, John Cena on the truck. Do you think that's a coincidence, or is that an Easter egg, or is that a prediction?
Could be an Easter egg, because I heard Cena was going to be part of WrestleMania in some way. So
I don't think anything WWE does is by accident. Everything they do is very direct and on purpose. Paul Heyman declared him and Roman Reigns as the greatest combination in sports, period. Do you agree with that?
No, but they're a great pair.
Okay. Jade Cargill sends a message to the fans ahead of upcoming SmackDown appearance that they should all prepare. Something big's coming. I think I know what's going to happen. We're going to see Naomi, Bianca, and Jade Cargill team up, and we're going to have some action going down. Do you agree with that?
Put in your WrestleMania.
It's going to be good. I hope that's on night 2. I want to see Jade.
I think it's night 1.
Maybe, but maybe not. Becky Lynch admits that she feared Vince McMahon would fire her after her pregnancy. Now, yeah. I can see where she's coming from.
She was the champ, number one freaking face of the company. Oof.
You got to give her credit for going outside of the world of wrestling, becoming a mom, having a kid, writing a book, and then coming back and putting herself right back in the main event of WrestleMania, kind of. You know what I mean? Because it's arguable that Rhea Ripley, Becky should main event night 1. If it wasn't for The Rock and Roman and all this crap right now, well, it's not even crap, it's good shit. But my point is, without The Rock, Becky and Rhea are probably main eventing night 1.
Yeah. Could have made a case with Bayley and Io.
Yeah. Rhodes' family calls out The Rock after attacking Cody Rhodes on Monday Night Raw, and basically Dustin Rhodes says, fuck The Rock. His wife, Brandy Rhodes, is talking a lot of crap too. I wonder if we're going to see. I know Tony Khan, if they asked Tony, he would let Dustin go to WrestleMania without question.
It's not going to.
It's not going to happen, but it would be nice. And of course, WWE partners with Meek Mill for WrestleMania 40 collaboration. Do you care?
Out of nowhere, I don't know. It's a little weird for me.
And WWE's ECW Legends biography is underway for A&E, and about time. They should have been having that. Nah, there's a new one coming, well-deserved new one, because after WrestleMania, ECW is going to probably be in the news. And I might as well do this. We used to do the weekly update on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but from now on, we'll be doing live watch-alongs. Spencer, Slade, and Savage have arrived, and make sure you stay tuned to watch us take over independent wrestling all summer long. It's going to be absolutely wild. You can support me by going to the Pro Wrestling Tee store, pick up a shirt, support the Wrestling Universe because they have awesome signings like this. You can meet Law of Resistance at the Wrestling Universe or at Northeast Wrestling April 27th. Mark Henry will be at the Wrestling Universe May 12th. Kurt Angle, May 18th. House of Heathens at WrestleCon next week, man. Next week, you can meet Teal Piper. You can meet Demos. You can meet Savage. You can meet Marty Jannetty, Black Dahlia, Thea Brookside, Tatanka, all week long. Wrestling with Savage, the Savage Kingdom, taking over professional wrestling, all in the name of WrestleMania. Next week, 2 huge live shows coming to you from the studio. If you missed it, watch Warning Shot on pay-per-view anytime on YouTube. Check out the Battlefield Pro Wrestling or the Premier Wrestling YouTube channel. You can see matches like this. Congratulations to the Vetrano brothers. And I got to
try to warn them. I try to warn Championship Material. I tried it. Told them.
Here next Tuesday, next Wednesday night. And do you know who's going to be sitting right next to me, Jay?
Marty Jannetty.
Marty Jannetty will be on both episodes next week.
Wow.
From the studio. And Jay, you know what I was thinking, Jay? I was thinking you should come over here and we just all do the show together live.
That is going to be crazy. I see how my work schedule is because I do.
We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out because that would be special. At least one of the nights, maybe we do something like that.
But wow, Marty and Savage in one building.
Live in one building in the studio, days before we make our way to Philadelphia to take over WrestleMania weekend. Shawn Michaels, I'll be looking for you all weekend long. I heard you're going to be at WrestleCon. That means Savage is going to meet the Heartbreak Kid after 20 plus years. I met you a long time ago when I was 18 years old. Long time ago, I met you.
18.
Small world, because destiny will reunite us, and your ear needs my voice, and you will hear it live next week at WrestleCon. Jay, I'm out of here. I will see you next week. As always, thank you for watching.
Savage.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the Savage Wrestling Show brought to you by Savage Kingdom Promotions. It's going to be the best shit in pro wrestling today. I'm out of here.
Now.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, project you live as a champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.